Channel. Thank you very much for coming. I think yesterday we have seen a different unit of concentration. From a different unit of concentration, I think we have seen uh, part by volume, part per billion, and part per million. Even also we have seen how to calculate a molarity and even molality. So of course, when you see molality is amount of mole of solute per mass of kilogram of a solvent. So first thing is we have to convert the given mass to the mole. Then the solvent is given by a kilogram, not by a liter as usual. So by using this formula, you can get molarity. So for example, if you see calculate the molality of a solution prepared by dividing 32 grams of calcium chloride in 271 grams of water. So the first thing is 32 grams of calcium chloride must be converted to the mole. As you know that mole is equal to given mass over molecular mass. So we'll get a mole and 271 gram must be converted to kilogram. So 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. So 271 divided for 1000 gives a kilogram of a solvent. So therefore 32 divided by 111, because 111 is a molecular mass. For example, calcium is 40 plus 35.5 times 2, 71. 71 plus 40 is equal to 111. So the molality become 1.06 times molality become 1.06. The other concentration unit is a normality. When it comes to a normality is equal to number of gram equivalent of solid over volume of solution liter. So how we can get the number of gram equivalent of a solid? Number of gram equivalent is equal to mass of a solid given mass of solid over equivalent weight. When you see equivalent weight is equals to molar mass of a solid over Z. Z indicates the number of hydrogen or hydroxide ions that is released in that substance. So the molar mass is divided by the number of hydrogen ion or by number of hydroxide ion gives equivalent weight. So a given mass over equivalent weight gives a number of equivalent. That number of equivalent divided by volume of a solution gives what? A normality. When you see example here, calculate the number of gram equivalent. Number of gram equivalent in each the following. So, for example, 18.25 gram of HCl. When you dissociate hydrogen chloride, we have the number of hydrogen in this compound is 1. So equivalent weight, molar mass divided by number of hydrogen gives equivalent weight. So after we can get the equivalent weight like this, equivalent weight is molar mass of solid over number of hydrogen. So mass of solid over equivalent weight is gives number of equivalent gram ስለዚህ 18.25 ጊቨናችን ነው so equivalent weight መጀመሪያ equivalent weight ነው ካልኩሌት የምናደርገው equivalent weight ማለት ደግሞ molar mass divided by number of hydrogen ion molar mass chlorine 35.5 plus 1 36.5 ይሆናል 36.5 divided by 1 gives 36.5 ይመጣል 36.5 is equivalent weight so equivalent weight ካገኘን በኋላ number of equivalent ተጠየቅነው እዚህ ጋር ተጠየቅነው number of equivalent ስለሆነ number of equivalent is equals to given mass over equivalent weight given massችን 18.25 ሲካፈል ለ36.5 ይሆንና መጨረሻ ላይ will get what 0.5 equivalent when you come to sodium hydroxide when you calculate the number of gram equivalent for sodium hydroxide given mass is 20 gram እዚህ ውስጥ ስንት ሃይድሮክሳይድ አዮኖች አሉ አንድ ነው ያለው ስለዚህ 23 ሲደመር 16 ሲደመር 1 molecular mass gives what 40 divided for 1 is equal to 40 is equivalent weight so number of equivalent is equals to given mass over equivalent weight ስንል we will get 20 divided for 40 is equals to 0.5 ይሄ ማለት የተሰጠን ለሞለኪውላር ማስ ማካፈል አይደለም አጋጣሚ ነው number of hydrogen ion ወይም number of hydroxide ion አንድ ስለሆነ ነው እዚህ ተመሳሳይ ሆነ ማለት ነው okay the other thing is preparation of solution so how we can prepare a solution in the laboratory or everywhere so preparation of a solution in liquid solution has 6 steps መጀመሪያ prepare የምናደርገው ሶሉትን መለካት ይሄ ሶሉትን የለካን ነው then ውስጥ ካስቀመጥን በኋላ will convert to in beaker so appropriate volume እስኪደርስ ድረስ ውሃ እንጨምራለን transferring to graduated cylinder then ማቅጠን ከተፈለገ will dilute for a laboratory work so stock solution laboratory ውስጥ stock solution መጠቀም አይቻልም ግን stock solution ማቅጠን ይቻላል that process is known as dilution so here is a dilution process when you see dilution is preparing diluting solution is a preparing of less concentrated solution from the higher concentrated solution or from the stock solution so always the dilution formula is equals to molarity of initial times volume of initial is equals to molarity of what we're going to prepare molarity times volume of a material what we use for preparing of less concentrated solution እቺ ፎርሙላ ምን ጊዜም dilution ፎርሙላ ናት m1 v1 is equals to m2 v2 ማለት ነው so እዚህ ውስጥ m1 እና v1 ይሰጣል v2 ይሰጣል then m2ን ካልኩሌት ማድረግ ነው ማለት ነው so m2 ካልኩሌት ለማድረግ over v2 ስንል m2 is equals to m1 times v1 over v2 ይሆናል ማለት ነው so describe how you do prepare 2.5 times 10 to the power of 2 milliliter of of 2.25 molar of sulfuric acid solution starting with 7.41 molar of stock solution. ስለዚህ M1 አችን ስንት ነው? 7.41 ይሆናል። V1 አችን አናቅም። ሶ ቮሊዩም V2 አችን 2500 ሚሊ ሊትር ነው። M2 አችን 2.25 ነው። ስለዚህ ካልኩሌት የምናደርገው V1 ነው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ኦቨር M1 ስንል V1 is equals to M2 times V2 over M1 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። We have M2 is 2.25 molar times 250 ml divided for molarity 7.41. So to prepare 7.41 molar of sulfuric acid, we have to use 75.9 ml of water. So this is the dilution formula, how to prepare less concentrated solution from high concentrated solution. Here is stoichiometry. When you come to stoichiometry, as you know that in grade 9, stoichiometry deals about the quantitative relationship between the reactant and product. Quantitative relationship between the reactant and product. So during identifying or calculating of quantitative relationship of reactant and product, we'll have 4 steps. The first thing is writing the balanced chemical equation. After we write the balanced chemical equation, we have to convert the given substance to a mole. The substance may be given in terms of liter, in terms of molarity, or in terms of a mass. That must be converted to the mole, because mole is equal to given mass over molecular mass. Or you can use during conversion of a substance to the mole by density. Density is equal to mass over volume. በዛ መንገድ ሞልም ማግኘትም እንችላለን። The other thing is ሶስተኛው ስቴፕ stoichiometric equivalence calculate ማድረግ ነው። After we calculate the stoichiometric equivalence, we have to convert a desired unit. Galaxy A05 ያስተጋባ ነው። Okay. What?
ተመስገን
ጋላክሲ A05 የሚለው ሙይት አድርግ በለው።
ተመስገን ፕሊዝ ንገራቸው።
ሰላም ኢሳ Okay, let's see mole calculation. Mole calculation, when you come to mole ይሰጠናል። በተሰጠው ሞል ላይ ቤዝድንን የሌላን ሰብስታንስ ሞል ካልኩሌት ማድረግ ነው። So what is the concentration of sodium hydroxide required to react completely with equal volume of 0.04 molar of sulfuric acid? As you see here, እዚህ ጋር የተሰጠን ሞላሪቲ ነው። ሶ የተሰጠን ሞላሪቲ መጀመሪያ ወደ ሞል መቀየር አለብን። because ባለፈው ስናይ molarity is equals to mole over volume of a solution ነው። So number of mole is equals to molarity times volume. Assume that የሁለቱ ሰብስታንሶች ቮሊዩም ሪያክት የሚያደርጉ ሰልፈሪክ አሲድ እና ሶዲየም ሃይድሮክሳይድ ቮሊዩም ተመሳሳይ ነው ብሏል። ስለዚህ molarity of sodium hydroxide times volume of sodium hydroxide is equals to molarity of sulfuric acid times volume of sulfuric acid ይሆናል። So ከዚህ በኋላ ቮሊዩሙ ተመሳሳይ ከሆነ number of mole of sodium hydroxide over number of mole of sulfuric acid is equals to 2 over 1. 2 ማለት assume volume 1 ቢሆን 0.1 times 1 0.1, so 1 over 0.1 ባለፈው ከፎርሙላው በላይ 1 we have here molarity is 0.14 over 1 is equals to x over 2. እቺኛዋ 2 እቺ ናት። So when we calculate for x is equals to 2 times 0.014 will give ስንት ይሆናል? This is equals to 0.208 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። እቺኛው ሁለት ከዚህ የመጣች ነው። ከላይ ሞል ከስር ሞል ከላይ ሞል ከስር ሞል ከላይ ማስ ከተጠቀም ከስር ማስ መጠቀም አለብን። ከላይ ቮሊዩም ከተጠቀም ከስር ቮሊዩም መጠቀም አለብን ነው። The other thing is mole mass relationship. So when you come to the mole mass relationship, don't forget that always the given molarity should be converted to a mole. So ቅድም እንዳየነው molarity capital M molarity ነው። molarity is equals to mole over volume ነው አይደለ? ባለፈው ተባባልነው። ይሄ ማለት ሞላችን ሞል is equals to ወይም n mole is equals to molarity times a volume። እዚህ የተሰጠን ስንት ነው? ሞላሪቲያችን 0.63 ሲባዛ 45 ml 1 ሚሊ ሊትር ወደ ml ወደ ሊትር መቀየር አለበት። ምክንያቱም ሞላሪቲ ማለት ሞል ኦቨር ቮሊዩም ኢን ሊትር ነው የሚለው። ሶ 45 ሲካፈል ለ1000 0.045 ይሆናል። 0.045 ማለት ይሄን እስቲ አባዙልኝ። 0.63 times 0.045 this gives 0.02835. This is a mole of magnesium nitrate. Given mole of magnesium nitrate ነው ይሄኛው። ስለዚህ given ሞሉን ከማግኒዚየም ናይትሬት በላይ እንጽፋለን እዚህ ጋር። then coefficient of magnesium nitrate 1 is equals to magnesium hydroxide x over 1. So x over 1 means x over 1, this is balanced chemical equation, x over 1. So x is equals to times here x over 1 እዚህ ጋር እንጻፍና ይሄ ማለት 0.02835 over 1 is equals to x over 1 ይሆናል። x is equal to 0.285 mole ይሆናል። mole of magnesium hydroxide 0.02835 ይሆናል times molar mass of magnesium sulfate, magnesium nitrate I mean, gives the molar mass of magnesium hydroxide is 58.235. At the end we will get 1.65 kilogram. Here is this is the mole relationship, mole mass relationship. After we calculating the mole, we can simply find the mass, because 1 mole of any substance molecular mass ጋር እንትን ስለሆነ ማለት ነው። This is mass volume relationship. The trend we use for calculating the mass from a given mole or volume from a given mass is the same with that of its trend is the same with that of mole or mass volume relationship. ተመሳሳይ ነው ከዛኛው ጋር የሚሆነው ማለት ነው። Okay. Let's see unit 3. Stoichiometric ላይ special limiting and access reactant ፓርቱን ትቷል። Let's see unit 3. When it comes to importance of inorganic compound, inorganic compound are mostly found in nature. አብዛኞቹ inorganic compounds በተፈጥሮ የምናገኛቸው ናቸው። By what form they exist in nature is we can get inorganic compound in different form. For example, in silicate form, in the oxide form, in the carbonate, in the sulfate and chloride form, even in nitrate form. Many of substance naturally በእነዚህ ፎርም የምናገኘው substance inorganic compound እንላለን። So inorganic compound generally classified into 4. በአጠቃላይ ለአራት እናካፍላቸዋለን inorganic compounds. አንደኛ oxide, acid, base and salt are 4 classification of inorganic compound. So the first classification of inorganic compound is oxide. As you know that oxide are a binary compound that containing oxygen and any other element. Binary compound ማለት a compound that contain 2 elements. So አንዱ element must oxygen ነው ቀጥሎ ያለው ሌላ ማንኛውም element ሊሆን ይችላል. This compound is known as oxide. So oxygen plus element, elemenቱ ሜታል ሊሆን ይችላል then ሜታል ሊሆን ይችላል ሜታሎይድ ሊሆን ይችላል. Element plus any element plus oxygen gives oxide. Oxygen almost react with every element except noble gas. ከግሩፕ 8 ኤሌመንቶች እነ አርገን እነ ክሪፕተን ውጪ ማንኛው አብዛኞቹ ኤሌመንቶች ጋር ሪአክት ያደርጋል። ከነዚህ ከኖብል ጋዞች ባሻገር inactive metal ምንላቸው እነ gold እነ platinum and እነ palladium may not be reacting with oxygen. So when you see oxide are basically classified into acidic oxide and basic oxide ብለን ደግሞ ኦክሳይዶችን ለሁለት እንከፍላቸዋለን ማለት ነው። Okay. Oxide classified into two, acidic oxide and basic oxide. Sometimes ጠለቅ ያላችሁ ስትሄዱ there is the third oxide is amphoteric oxide የሚባለው አለ that contain acidic እና basic character የያዘ oxide that is called amphoteric oxide. Unfortunately, the property of amphoteric oxide is not included in your in this module, but we'll see acidic and basic oxide. So acidic oxide are oxide that is formed by a combination of oxygen with non-metal. Combination of oxygen and non-metal results acidic oxide, and acidic oxide are also known as acidic anhydride. We call acidic anhydride, and they form acidic solution when they react or dissolve in the water. Anhydride, acidic anhydride ስንል ማንኛውም ኦክሳይድ water ውስጥ dissolve አድርገን አሲድ የሚሰጥ ከሆነ acidic oxide ነው የምንለው ነው። So all non-metallic oxide are not necessarily acidic oxide. All non-metallic oxide are not necessarily acidic oxide, but most of non-metallic oxide are acidic oxide. ግን ሙሉ በሙሉ non-metallic oxides ደግሞ acidic oxide ናቸው ያለን አይደለም። Here we have some property of acidic oxide. Acidic oxide dissolve in the water to form acidic solution. For example, carbon dioxide plus water gives carbonic acid. Sulfur dioxide plus water gives sulfuric acid. Acidic oxide react with a basic or a metallic oxide to form a salt. As you know that salt is a neutral compound. Sometimes it is ionic compound. So acidic oxide plus basic oxide gives a salt, or acid plus base gives salt plus water. Acidic oxide react with base to form salt plus water. Acidic oxide plus sodium hydroxide gives sodium sulfate plus water. Sodium sulfate is a salt. So these are some chemical properties of acidic oxide. When you come to basic oxide, are oxide of metals, a compound that contain oxygen and the metal is basic oxide. But all basic oxide, like that of acidic oxide, are not necessarily all metallic oxide are not necessarily basic oxide, because there are some metallic oxides that are not achieve the behavior of basic oxide. For example, if you take aluminum oxide and tin oxide, aluminum oxide and zinc oxide are example of amphoteric oxide. That means amphoteric oxide is oxide. Sometimes it acts as acidic oxide, sometimes it acts as a basic oxide. የሁለቱ ባህሪ ያለው ስለሆነ so chemical property of basic oxide are basic oxide dissolve in the water. When we dissolve a basic oxide in the water, they'll give a base. Basic oxide react with acidic oxide. They give what? A salt. Acidic oxide ላይ ያልነው ነው። Other thing is basic oxide react with acid. It form also what? Salt plus water, because ቅድም acidic oxide ከቤዝ ጋር ሪያክት ሲያደርግ ሳልት እና ውሃ ይሰጣል እንዳልነው ሁሉ ቤዚክ ኦክሳይድ ደግሞ አሲድ ጋር ሪያክት ሲያደርግ ሳልት ነው ወተር ይሰጣል ማለት ነው። so አንድ ሰብስታንስ አሲዲክ ኦክሳይድ ይሁን ቤዚክ ኦክሳይድ መሆኑን እንዴት ነው የምናውቀው? መንገዶቹ ምንድን ናቸው ከተባል we have a number of indicators we use it for identification of acidic oxide and basic oxide. Acidic oxide and basic oxide የምንለይባቸው ብዙ ኢንዲኬተሮች አሉ። The first one is universal indicator, litmus paper, phenolphthalein, methyl orange are an indicator that use it for identification of acidic oxide from the basic oxide. How? By showing a color change. For example, if you insert universal indicator in acidic oxide, the color of universal indicator is changed from yellow to what? To the orange in acidic oxide. If the acid is weak, it become orange. If the acid is strong, it become red. The other thing is, if you insert universal indicator in acidic oxide, it converts to the blue if the oxide is weak. If the oxide is strong, it converted to purple. Basic oxide convert litmus paper to the red. Acidic oxide convert litmus paper to red. Basic oxide to blue. Phenolphthalein in acidic oxide is colorless. In basic oxide is pink. Methyl orange is in acidic oxide is red. In basic oxide is yellow. እነዚህን ከለር ቼንጅ በማየት የተሰጣችሁ ሰብስታንስ አሲዲክ ነው፣ አሲዲክ ኦክሳይድ ነው፣ ቤዚክ ነው፣ አሲድ ነው፣ ቤዝ ነው የሚለውን መለየት እንችላለን ማለት ነው። The other class of oxides are amphoteric, neutral, and peroxide. A neutral oxide are neither acidic nor basic oxide, but whereas amphoteric oxide contain both acidic and basic nature. The third oxide is a peroxide. When you come to the peroxide, a compound contain oxygen double bond, oxygen bond. Type of bond is a single actually, and the peroxide ion, when you see the oxidation state of oxygen in peroxide is always negative 1. So there are a number of examples of a peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide are one of the common peroxide that is used as a strong oxidizing agent. How we prepare amphoteric oxide? ምክንያቱም amphoteric oxide basic እና acidic character አለው ብለናል። Amphoteric oxide plus acid gives salt plus water. In this case, amphoteric oxide is act as a base. When amphoteric oxide reacts with a base, it acts as a base. It acts as acid and forms salt plus water. ቅድም acid plus base, salt plus water ይሰጣል እንዳልነው amphoteric oxide እና አሲድን ብንደምር መጨረሻ ላይ ሳልትና ውሃ ይሰጣል። amphoteric oxide እና ቤዝን ብንደምር መጨረሻ ላይ ሳልትና ውሃ ይሰጣል ማለት ነው። For example, the common amphoteric oxide here is aluminum oxide plus hydrogen chloride. It gives aluminum chloride plus water. Aluminum chloride is a salt. Here is sodium aluminate plus water. So this is the behavior of amphoteric. Neutral oxide ቅድም እንዳልኩ ነው። የአሲድንም የቤዝንም ባህሪ የለውም። የራሱ የሆነ ባህሪ ነው ያለው፣ ኒውትራል ነው። ኤግዛምፕሎቹ water, carbon monoxide, dinitrogen monoxide, and nitrogen monoxide are some example of neutral oxide. Peroxide, oxygen a single bond ያለው its oxidation number -1 የሆነው። For example, here this is hydrogen peroxide, sodium peroxide, calcium peroxide, barium peroxide, and strontium peroxide these are some example of peroxide. እንዴት ነው peroxide የምንለየው? አንድ ሰብስታንስ ፔሮክሳይድ ይሁን አይሁን እንዴት ነው የምንለየው ካላችሁ የኦክሲጅንን oxidation number calculate ማድረግ ነው። Always in the peroxide the oxidation number of oxygen is -1. ይህ ማለት for example x አሁን ለምሳሌ ሃይድሮጅን ፔሮክሳይድ ውስጥ oxidation number of oxygen calculate ለማድረግ x here we have x times 2x plus 2 is equals to 0. So 2x is equals to -2 over 2 over 2 x is equals to -1 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። What is the property of peroxide? Peroxide are a powerful oxidizing agent. ይህንን ቅድም እንዳልኳችሁ ነው። It is a powerful oxidizing agent. It oxidizes a substance. So these are some example of peroxide. Peroxide react with acid, it gives salt plus water. When again peroxide react with here is calcium oxide is a peroxide plus sulfuric acid gives salt plus water. Acidic oxide እና አሲድ በምን ለምንለዩት? አሁን ወደ አሲድ መጣን። ዲፈረንሳቸው ምንድነው ካለን አሲዲክ ኦክሳይድን water ውስጥ dissolve ስናደርግ አሲድ እናገኛለን። acidic oxide plus water gives what? acid ይሆናል ማለት ነው። So when you define acid as a solution that contain it is both corrosive and reactive, especially with a metal. So when you dissolve acidic oxide to water will get acid. So there are a different definition of acids: Bronsted Lowry definition, Arrhenius definition, and Lewis definition. ተብሎ acidን different scholars define acid in different ways. So here is the first scholar that try to define the acid. Here is Arrhenius definition. Arrhenius definition ምንድነው የሚለው ካለን ማንኛውም ሰብስታንስ water ውስጥ dissolve ሲሆን ሃይድሮጅን ሪሊዝ ማድረግ የሚችል ማንኛውም ሰብስታንስ አሲድ ነው የሚለው። Any substance that dissolve in the water and release hydrogen ion or hydronium ion is an example of it is what? acid ነው ብሎ ነው define የሚያደርገው። So this is a general representation of acid. HA, a general representation of acid. When we aqueous solution of acid dissolves, dissociated to give hydrogen ion plus this is an ion. So ይህንን hydrogen ion release ማድረግ የሚችል ማንኛውም substance acid ነው። According to the Arrhenius. ይሄ ማለት ግን acid always hydrogen መያዝ አለበት ባይ ነው። This is a narrow. Acid generally have the following properties. Acid have sour taste. The concentrated form of acids are corrosive and poisonous. Acid change the color of certain acid base indicators. Acid change the color of certain acid base indicators. As I have told you before, ቅድም እንዳየነው ነው ዩኒቨርሳል ኢንዲኬተርን ፌኖፈታሊን ሚታይል ብሉ ሚታይል ኦሬንጅ አሲድ ውስጥ እንዴት ይቀየራል የሚለውን ቅድም አይተናል። ክላሲፊኬሽን and preparation of acid ክላስ እንዴት ነው ክላስ የምናደርገው እንዴት ነው አሲድ ማዘጋጀት የምንችለው? So most importantly acid are classified into two, that is a binary acid and ternary acid. A binary acid is acid containing of two elements. Ternary acid is acid containing of three elements. This is one of the classification of acid. Acid is also can be classified into, depends on the number of hydrogen ion, monoprotic and hydrogen ያለው ፖሊፕሮቲክ ሁለት እና ከዛ በላይ ሃይድሮጅን ያለው ፖሊፕሮቲክ አሲድ እንላለን። ከጥንካሬው ደግሞ ስትሮንግ እና ዊክ ብለን ክላሲፋይ እናደርጋለን። ኦርጋኒክ እና ኢንኦርጋኒክ አሲድ ብለን ክላሲፋይ እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው። ሶ አሲድ can be classified in different ways. So classification of acid in the number of ionizable hydrogen ion. Hydrogen ion በመቁጠር ክላሲፋይ ማድረግ ከቻል ሞኖፕሮቲክ፣ ዳይፕሮቲክ and ፖሊፕሮቲክ ብለን ክላሲፋይ እናደርጋለን። ሞኖፕሮቲክ ማለት አሲድ ውስጥ አንድ ሃይድሮጅን አለ ማለት ነው። ዳይፕሮቲክ ውስጥ ሁለት ሃይድሮጅን አለው ማለት ነው። ፖሊፕሮቲክ ውስጥ ሶስት እና ከዛ በላይ ሃይድሮጅን አለው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ አሁን HCl እና ናይትሪክ አሲድ ሞኖፕሮቲክ ነው፣ ዳይፕሮቲክ ነው፣ ፖሊፕሮቲክ ነው? ይመልሳል። ሃይድሮጅን ክሎራይድ ውስጥ አንድ ሃይድሮጅን ያለው፣ ናይትሪክ አሲድ ውስጥ አንድ ሃይድሮጅን ያለው። ስለዚህ it is monoprotic. When you come to the diprotic acid, it contains 2 hydrogen atom. Here we have sulfuric acid, it contains 2 hydrogen. Here we have come to carbonic acid, it contains 2. Perchloric acid is monoprotic, it contains 1 hydrogen. And triprotic acid, phosphoric acid is triprotic acid, or we call it polyprotic acid. Preparation of acids, how we can prepare acid? The first thing is, the common and the first thing is preparing of acid is acidic oxide dissolved in the water gives what? Acid. Acidic oxide plus water gives what? Acid. And the second preparation method is direct combination of a non-metal like sulfur and chlorine with hydrogen. This is the second preparation method. Non-metal plus hydrogen gives a binary acid. Using non-volatile acid, by using non-volatile acid, we can prepare a volatile acid. So sodium chloride is a salt plus sulfuric acid gives sodium bisulfate plus HCl. Hydrogen chloride is an acid that is a volatile acid. We can prepare a volatile acid by using of non-volatile acid. Non-volatile acid is a sulfuric acid. ከሳልት ጋር አሲድ ከሳልት ጋር ብንደምር ሌላ አሲድ ይሰጠናል ማለት ነው። strength of acid, when you classify acid in terms of strength is we call it strong and weak acid. based how ምንድነው መነሻችን? strong ነው weak ነው ለማለት መነሻችን ምንድነው? the degree of dissociation ነው። degree of dissociation አንድን አሲድ strong ነው weak ነው ብለን እንድንፈርጅ ያደርጋል ማለት ነው። if the given acid completely dissociate, that acid is strong. Partial dissociation of acid is weak acid. If an acid is completely dissociated in aqueous solution, it is strong acid. Always strong acid is represented by a single arrow like this. So HCl is completely dissociated to hydrogen and plus chlorine and sulfuric nitric acid. Here we have hydrogen plus nitrate, sulfuric acid, hydrogen chloride, hydrochloric acid, and sulfuric acid, nitric acid are some example of strong acid. More than those, we have more strong acid, which is called perchloric acid. Okay, weak acid are partially dissociated. Partial dissociation ማለት ከፊሉ ወደ ሪአክታንት ላይ ይቀራል ማለት ነው። አብዛኞቹ ኦርጋኒክ አሲዶች weak acid ናቸው። Here is acetic acid is example of weak acid. Carbonic acid is also an example of weak acid. Concentrated and dilute acid. When you come to the concentrated and dilute acid, it is depends the amount of acid. Amount of acid ላይ depend የሚሆነው nature ላይ አይደለም. It depends on the relative amount of acid present in the given solution. Relative amount. If you dissolve a large amount of acid in a given solvent, you will get concentrated acid. If you dissolve a small amount of acid in a given solution, you will get a dilute acid. So the term dilute and concentrated is depends on the amount of the acid that we dissolve in the given solvent. So ስለ አሲድ እንዲህ ካለ how we measure strong acid and weak acid እንዴት ነው ሜጀር የምናደርገው? አሲዲቲ ስኬልስ እንዴት ነው ሜጀር የምናደርገው ካለን the measurement that we use it for measuring of the acid is a pH. pH is a power of hydrogen. It is called a power of hydrogen. It measures pH is used as to measure the strength of the acid in the solution. The pH scale is always 1 to 14 range scale up. pH 1 እስከ 14 ናቸው። pH 1 እስከ 7ን ሳያጠቃልል አሲድ 7ን ሳያጠቃልል ከ7 እስከ 14 ደግሞ ቤዝ ይሆናሉ ማለት ነው። Okay, so how we find the pH scale? The pH scale can be calculated by using sulfonization of water. Sulfonization means water dissociated to give hydrogen plus hydroxide. Hydroxide ስለ ቤዝ ስናወራ ስለ ሃይድሮክሳይድ እንላለን። ቤዝ ማለት ማንኛውም ሰብስታንስ ሃይድሮክሳይድን ሪሊዝ የሚያደርግ ማንኛውም ሰብስታንስ ነው። So Kw is equilibrium constant of water ነው or ionic product constant of water ነው። Ionic product of constant of water is equals to concentration of hydrogen ion times concentration of hydroxide. So concentration of hydrogen times concentration of hydroxide is equals to 1 times 10 to the power of minus 40. So it assumes that concentration of hydrogen and concentration of hydroxide is equal ነው ካለን will have what? xx ማለት እንችላለን እኩል ናቸው ካለን so x square is equals to 1 times 10 to the power of minus 40. X is equals to square root of 1 times 10 to the power of minus 40 ስንል x ምን ይሆናል 1 times 10 to the power of 7 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። concentration of hydrogen 1 times 10 to the power of minus 7 ይሆናል። concentration of hydroxide 1 times 10 to the power of minus 7 ይሆናል። የነሱ ድምር ነው minus 14 የሚሆነው ማለት ነው። so literal definition of pH ምንድነው ካለን pH is negative logarithm of the molar concentration of hydrogen atom. So pH is equals to minus log of concentration of hydrogen ነው። pH ስኬሉ ቅድም ስንት ነው ያልኩ ከ0 እስከ 14 ወደ 0 በመጣን ቁጥር ስትሮንግ የሆነ ይመጣል። pH ደግሞ በጨመረ ቁጥር አሲዱ የደከመ ዊክ የሆነ ይመጣል ማለት ነው። ፒኤቹ ሲጨምር አሲዲቲ ይቀንሳል፣ አልካሊኒቲ ወይም ቤዚሲቲው ይጨምራል ማለት ነው። 7 ደግሞ እዚህ ጋር እንደምናየው 7 ደግሞ ኒውትራል ይሆናል። ከ7 በላይ ያሉት ቤዞች ናቸው፣ አልካይል እናለን። ከ7 በታች ያሉት ደግሞ አሲዶች ናቸው፣ ዊኮላል አሲዲክ እንላቸዋለን። ኦኬ here are examples. Calculate hydrogen ion concentration of aqueous solution which contain when its pH is 9 ካለን pH is equal to minus log of hydrogen ion concentration እዚህ ውስጥ ማንን ነው ካልኩሌት አድርጎ የተባለው? ሃይድሮጅን አዮን ኮንሰንትሬሽን ነው ካልኩሌት አድርጎ የተባለው። ሶ pH is equal to minus log of hydrogen ion concentration ከሆነ concentration of hydrogen ion is equal to antilog of pH ማለት ነው። antilog of minus pH ይሆናል። ይሄ ማለት antilog ማለት concentration of hydrogen is equal to 10 the power of minus 9 ይሆናል። so concentration of hydrogen pH 9 የሆነው solution concentration of hydrogen ስንት ይሆናል? 1 times 10 the power of minus 9 mole per liter ይሆናል ማለት ነው። The other thing is a solution of hydrochloric acid is 0.01 molar. What is the pH value? ካለን HCl ቅድም ኮምፕሊት ሪአክታንት ላይ ያለው ነገር በሙሉ ወደ ፕሮዳክት ላይ ያልፋል፣ ምክንያቱም ሃይድሮጅን ክሎራይድ ስትሮንግ ስለሆነ። ስለዚህ 0.01 ሞላር ኦፍ ሃይድሮክሎሪክ አሲድ ውስጥ 0.01 ሞላር ኦፍ ሃይድሮጅን አዮን አለ ማለት ነው። 0.01 ሞላር ኦፍ ክሎራይድ አዮን አለ ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ this is what the concentration of hydrogen. so pH ነው ካልኩሌት አድርጎ የተባለ pH is equal to minus log of concentration of hydrogen ይሆናል። ይችን በሳይንቲፊክ ኖቴሽን ስንጽፍ 1 times 10 the power of minus 2 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። pH is equal to minus log of 1 times 10 the power of minus 2 log 1 is 0 በሁለቱ መሃል አሁን ለምሳሌ እንዲህ ቢሰጥ ሎግ ህጎቹ አሉ። ሎግ AB ይባል this is equal to log A plus log B ማለት ነው። log A is equal to log B ማለት ነው። ልክ እንደዚህ 1 ይሄ አንዱ ሎጋሪዝም ህግ ነው። ሁለተኛ ሎጋሪዝም ህግ log base 10 the power of B log log base 10 the power of B ማለት በሎጋሪዝም ህግ ይሄ ማለት ነው B log 10 ማለት ነው። B log 10 log 10 is always, don't forget that log 10 is equal to 1. so 1 times B ይሆናል። ልክ አሁን 1 times 10 the power of minus 2 ነው። log 1 0 ነው plus log of 10 the power of minus 2 ማለት ማይነስ እዚህ ጋር አለ minus 2 log 10 ማለት ነው። minus 2 log 10 is 1 times minus 2 minus 2 times this minus is equals to 1 ይሰጣል ማለት ነው። So in this way you can calculate the pH of the given acid depends on the given concentration of hydrogen. Okay, the second concept is about base. As you know that the definition of base is different from that of the acid. So base is the substance that produces hydroxide ion. ቅድም acid is a substance that produces hydrogen ion ነው። እዚህ ጋር ደግሞ OH ion ነው የምናየው። ምክንያቱም ቤዝ OH ion ነው ሪሊዝ ማድረግ የሚችለው ሃይድሮጅን የለውም። Example, sodium hydroxide dissociated to give sodium ion plus hydroxide ion. So sodium hydroxide are some example of base. እንዴት ነው ቤዝ ፕሪፔር የምናደርገው ካል ቤዚክ ኦክሳይድ ፕላስ ዋተር ጊቭስ ዋት ቤዝ ይሆናል ማለት ነው። So general properties of base, it has alkali nature and it feels as ሳሙና ቆዳችን ሲነካ እንደሚሰማው ስሜት ቤዞች ቆዳችን ሲነኩ ፊል እናደርጋለን። The other thing is bitter taste ነው ያለው። አሲድ ግን ሶር ቴስት ነው ያለው። ይሄኛው ደግሞ bitter taste ነው። bitter. And some example of base are hydroxide of group 1 and group 2 are an example of strong base. Its color, it change the color of indicator. Always base release hydroxide ion in aqueous solution. It releases hydroxide ion in aqueous solution. Base neutralize acid or acidic oxide to form salt plus water. And aqueous solution of base conduct electric CT. These are some properties of base. So ልክ pH measures pH acidity እንደሚለካው ሁሉ pOH ደግሞ ቤዝን ነው የሚለካው ማለት ነው። ሶ እንዴት ነው pH እና pOH ሪሌት የምናደርገው ካለን pH plus pOH is equals to ስንት ነው? 14 ነው። ይሄ ኢንተርናሽናል አክሰፕትድ ነው። So find out the pH and pOH of 0.001 molar solution of sodium hydroxide. ይሄ ማለት when we calculate this, ይህን ካልኩሌት ስናደርግ ምንድን ነው የሚሆነው? ሶዲየም ሃይድሮክሳይድ ዲሳሲዬትድ ስትሮንግ ቤዝ ስለሆነ ሶዲየም ሃይድሮክሳይድ sodium hydroxide gives sodium plus OH. አሁን የባላንስ ነው 0.001 ማለት 1 times 10 the power of -4 ማለት ነው። ሶ እዚህ ውስጥ እዚች ጋር የዚህ ሞላሪቲ ስንት ነው? 1 times 10 the power of -4 ሲሆን እዚህ ጋር በእርግጥ የተጻፈው ነገር ስላለ ብዙም እንትን ማለት አይጠበቅብንም። ያው ሶ 0.01 ሞላር ሶዲየም ሃይድሮክሳይድ 0.00 ይሄንን ሶዲየም ይሰጣል፣ ይሄንንም ሃይድሮክሳይድ ይሰጣል። ስለዚህ pOH is equals to minus log of OH ነው ማለት ነው። ልክ pH is equals to minus log of ሃይድሮጅን እንዳልነው ሁሉ POH is equals to, sorry, this must be capital. POH is equals to minus log of hydroxide. ይሄ ማለት this is equals to so this is equals to minus log into 1 times 10 the power of minus 4. 10 the power of minus 4 ቅድም በሎጋሪዝም ህግ እንዳስቀመጥኩት log 1 0 ነው ፕላስ minus 4 into log 10 ይሆናል log 10 1 ይሆናል 1 times minus 4 minus 4 times this minus gives 4 ይሆናል. So it gives pH of this solution is 4. እቺ ፎርሙላ በመጠቀም pH plus pH is equals to 14 pH አችን 4 ከሆነ pH is equals to 14 minus pH ሲሆን 14 minus 4 ሲሆን we'll get what 10 pH አችን ስንት ይሆናል 10 ይሆናል pH አችን 4 ይሆናል ልክ ቅድም pH እና acidity inverse እንደሆኑ pH እና ቤዝም ኢንቨርስ ይሆናል pH ቫልዩ ሲጨምር ቤዚሲቲው ይቀንሳል pH ቫልዩ ሲቀንስ ደግሞ ቤዚሲቲው ይጨምር ይመጣል ማለት ነው The other issue is classification and preparation of a base. Classification and preparation of base. Like that of the acid, we can classify base in different ways. One, it is strength and it is weakness. So when we come to the strength and the weakness of a base, we'll see complete dissociation in aqueous solution. If it is completely dissociated in aqueous solution and give hydroxide ion, that substance is a base. If the given substance is partially dissociated in aqueous solution and results hydroxide ion, that substance is a weak base. So when we write a weak base and a strong base, for weak base we use a double arrow. For strong base we use a single arrow like that of the acid. Like that of acid, ላይ እንዳወራ ነው ኮንሰንትሬትድ እና ዳይሉት ብለንም ቤዝን ክላሲፋይ እናደርጋለን The concentration in the diluteness of the given substance depends on the amount of the base that is dissolved in the solvent. Amount ላይ ይሄ መጠን ላይ ነው ኮንሰንትሬትድ እና ዳይሉት ስንል it depends on the amount. Preparation are the same. The first and prominent way of preparing of the acid is the base is dissolving a basic oxide in the water always results a base. The other thing is reaction of highly reactive metal like group 1 and group 2 with water gives a base, lithium, sodium. When we dissolve lithium and sodium in the acid, in the water, we'll get a base. Reaction of group 2 and group 1 oxide is also with the water also results a base.
Thank you, teacher. ፈተና ልንሰራ ነው።
ሌላ ፈተና አላችሁ?
ዛሬ ቴስት አለን እኮ።
ኦኬ ቀጣይ ላይ ሳልት እንጨምራለን። ቀጣይ ላይ እንጨርሳለን።
እንደዛ ይሻላል።
እሺ በቃ ደህና ሁኑ። ጥያቄ አላችሁ?
እናመሰግናለን።
Okay. Thank you for your time.